going to the theater or going to concerts or to museums is one dimension of participation in the world of the arts that can be pleasant, enjoyable, valuable, moving, and powerful. But it's only one. And there's an array of ways that people participate in the arts.
But there are these other active ways of engaging that often have to do with people discovering their own gifts, talents, whether it's professional or not professional, that people want to actively engage in the creative process.
We make a lot of assumptions about what is meaningful to people, what value they get, what kinds of experiences they want, and we have to get back in touch with the community about what is meaningful in order to be relevant for decades to come.
We have to start thinking about that majority that has never gone through the turnstiles and probably won't. What are they hungry for? And how do we feed them what they're looking for?
The systems that support culture in cities need to catch up with the ways that people are engaging and that some artists wish to participate with publics.
Whose job is it to look across the portfolio of organizations and conceptualize new programs to get hundreds of thousands of people engaged in creative expression?
I'm an urban planner, so I think about how venues and places and opportunities for engagement happen, how we think about developing those, as well as how we think about the role of artists, not only as producers of artistic products, but as people who inspire and help others that are not professional artists take responsibility for their own creativity.
Our arts system and arts policy has been heavily weighted towards supporting the institutions that produce the nouns and largely sort of avoiding the question of how do we approach the verbs. And the place, several people mentioned this morning, the place to start with that. It's only the start, but it is absolutely the single most important place to start is arts education in the schools. Because all of the, I'll rely on the data now, all of the data says whatever kind of arts participation we're talking about, all of the data says that the single most powerful predictor of arts participation of all kinds is whether people had any access to arts education.